Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. Today's recipe is so simple. That's why I call it my super simple smoky black beans. You only need 3 ingredients for this recipe, and it usually takes less than 5 minutes to fix up these beans. I use these beans either as a side dish if I'm having like a Mexican night, or as like the base inside of a burrito. I've also used them in like my Chipotle style bowls with like rice and other veggies and whatever you want for like a Tex-Mex style smoky black bean. You could also use a different kind of bean like a pinto bean or something if you wanted. I just love black beans. So first ingredient, your black beans. You can do just a can of black beans. I have gotten into getting the dry beans and then cooking them and soaking them, so that's why they're like that. Ingredient number 2 is a can of tomatoes with green chilies. There's a lot of different brands of this. This is the Aldi brand. Third ingredient is simply smoked paprika. And I wish I could tell you the exact measurement I use in these beans. I'll show you how much I put in, but I don't really exactly measure it. I more kind of eyeball it and then try it, and then if I want more, add a little bit more. Now you could also use liquid smoke to get the smoky flavor, but in my experience, it's a lot easier to go overboard on the liquid smoke than the smoked paprika, so I tend to prefer to use the smoked paprika, but I do like the liquid smoke. All right, let's head over to the stove and get the beans on, and they'll be ready in just a few minutes. Okay, now here's where it gets complicated. Just kidding. Now I am simply going to add my 3 ingredients into my saucepan, and I have the heat just a little bit below medium because I don't really want this to boil or get too hot. I'll start with adding my black beans. And then I did not drain the juice out of the tomatoes. I want that flavor to be a part of my beans. Like I said earlier, I'll do a little less paprika than I think I need, just because I don't want to accidentally go overboard. I've done that before. So I'm just going to do a real light sprinkle. Now I'm going to stir everything up. Just based off the way that smelled when I stirred it, I think I'm going to need a little more smoked paprika, but I'm going to let the tomatoes and beans sort of simmer for 3 to 4 minutes, and then I'm going to come sample them. Smoky bean update. After 4 minutes on the medium heat, there's still quite a bit of juice in here. I probably should have left the lid cracked on the beans. So I'm going to add just a tiny bit more smoked paprika. And then I'm going to let these beans simmer for probably another 4 or 5 minutes just to evaporate some of this water out. So final bean product in approximately 5 minutes. What is Ted begging for? Huh? What, honey? You're so handsome. Beans are finally done. It might not look like the most appetizing side dish, but the taste is phenomenal. I'll let my beans sit in the fridge until dinner time and all the flavors kind of meld together and they get really good. And then I've got some of my potato cheese left over, so I'm gonna do some beans, potato, like make some nachos or something for dinner. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. I hope that you enjoyed this super simple smoky black bean recipe. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Be well.